Hello again. Welcome back to Ruined King. It's the Ash Heriter, and I am recording this episode in the same day that I recorded the end of the last episode, because the last episode was kind of a mess with my recording. But hopefully you don't notice that too much in the edited version. But anyways, well, we just liberated Braum from the Jagged Hooks, who we gave the, the misfortune punishment to. They're all dead now, which is, a real shame for them. Now, we are going to get our ship and go to the Shadow Isles at long last, where hopefully we'll encounter our other party members, because there's still 2 party members we need to encounter. And remember, guys, if you are enjoying this, leave it a like. It helps out a lot. Lets me know that people are actually enjoying this. It's barely getting any views, but it would be nice to know if, the people that are watching it are indeed enjoying it. In any case, I will continue recording it. Because, what else am I going to do? I'm going to play the game anyways, so... can we leave? Yeah, there we go. So we need to go to the harbor, correct? Right, yeah. Yeah, we go to the harbor and we, take our ship to the Shadow Isles. It'll be good fun. We also recruited another guy, a renegade, well, I guess a traitor from the Jagged Hooks, who offered the service of being able to find us random ingredients. So, Misfortune's ship is the Charming Lady, so we need to go straight down and through under there. So, let's go do that. Oh, okay. Right, and then that was down here, if I recall correctly. Yes, it is. Ah, yes, the crew has been assembled and is awaiting you. Please go on ahead. Nice, fancy mechanism. We are ready to go. Someone to talk to? Yes! Board the ship at the harbor.
We've been waiting for you, Captain Fortune. This your crew?
Guess so.
Nice.
As promised, one magnificent ship.
That is a mighty vessel. Does it have a name?
I haven't gotten around to naming her yet. She was recently acquired. Care to do the honors?
Really? Oh, but I couldn't. Braum is not so good at naming things.
Come on, first thing that comes to mind.
The, Charming Lady?
Braum, you lady killer.
Excuse me?
The Charming Lady. I like it. Alright, people, listen up. This isn't a pleasure cruise, so don't get too comfortable. We've got a harrowing to stop. I've got a washed-up Reaver King to kill. And remember, from here on out, it's Captain Fortune.
Aye, aye, Captain.
This is gonna be a long trip.
Oh, man. The dynamic between Captain Fortune and Braum is pretty funny.
You have potential, but you are a wild boy. A tempest that must be tamed. Yasuo, remember all I have taught you.
Master,
I never should have abandoned my post.
Yasuo, what have you done? Have you no honor?
Fione, you're mistaken. This wasn't me. I was only gone a short while.
You further disgrace yourself with these lies? Our master bears wounds. Only your blade could have dealt.
Brother, please, let me through. No.
Who's that? Yeah, so I know some of that story.
A haunting melody. Don't let me stop you.
I prefer not to have an audience.
Ah, yes, the Lone Swordsman. A classic tale.
I was seeking some quiet.
Illaoi and the others speak highly of your skills.
Are we still talking about my music?
We don't know each other yet. But if you're as good as they say, I could use a man like you.
A man like me.
Sometimes my enemies need convincing. That blade of yours would help certain negotiations.
I already work for someone.
Right, the missing girl. Whatever she's paying, I promise my terms would be sweeter.
I swore I would protect her. And I'll keep my word. Even if it leaves me poor as a beggar.
Or dead. You remind me of a saying I once heard. Fear the warrior who has been disgraced. He will set pride before reason, redemption before life.
That's true.
It's Ionian.
I know it. Don't talk to me about disgrace.
I was talking about redemption. I don't care what you did, or about your past. My offer stands whether you find your girl or not. But for the record, I hope you do. Enjoy your solo.
She is, she does have some compassion. Or an understanding. Not often. Mostly she's just stone hard.
Braum, your sailing improves. You are still on board.
Shots fired.
Ha! Yes. And the water is still outside the ship.
Then, what troubles you? You worry for your people.
Yes. Braum has vanquished many foes. But what my people face now, this sickness, it cannot be stopped with fist and shield.
I admire your strength.
Yes, it is one of Braum's most admirable qualities.
In Buru culture, we respect those who take what they want. Strength is a tool that allows us to live in the moment.
And I suppose we are having a moment now?
Yes. One we could have below deck.
Yes. Braum would love to continue discussing the Buru religion. But with the sea, the ship's rolling deck, Braum is afraid to take his eyes off the horizon. Oh dear. You must forgive me. When Braum is sick, it is a mighty storm. An avalanche of... Oh, please excuse me!
That man is strange. I like it.
Oh my god.
Really? I need to remind you to knock?
We have unfinished business.
Yes, that's why you're on my boat, heading towards the most dangerous place in existence. What more do you want from me?
Sarah, I can tell you are hurt.
I'm hurt? Oh, yes. Gangplank still lives. Sure, this is obviously not great news to me. But we're going to kill him properly this time. And then I'll feel better.
I know his deeds were unforgivable, but I want to make it clear that my priority is not Gangplank's death. It is to stop this harrowing.
But Gangplank is causing this harrowing. You saw it in a vision yourself.
Sarah, I am bound to the Mother Serpent. She has plans for all of us. She needs me to save Bilgewater, but she didn't give me specifics. I must put the goddess first. I don't know how that will affect our mission, but we do not have the same goals.
I try to respect your beliefs, Illaoi, and maybe your intentions are pure. But he killed my mother.
I know. The goddess will send me another sign soon, I am sure. But until then...
What the hell? Above deck, now!
I'm sure it's nothing.
Captain, there's an angry giant headed right for us.
Angry giant?
Brace for impact.
Sea giant? Yeah, I guess. Some sort of,
Alright, let's blow off some steam.
ferocious creature of the deep. The Deep Lurker. Very cool. Well, let's do that. And let's taunt it. I'm gonna take this fight seriously. I did do some upgrading. I grinded a bit in that place where we rescued Graham, and I enchanted some of Yasuo's stuff, just trinkets basically, and I enchanted her pistols to just increasing quality. I didn't add any like specific enchantments that did anything. Let's see if this guy does AoEs. Actually, I can check that. Hull Smasher. Yeah, so he has an AoE. He's immune to stun. Gain a stack of Frenzy when hit. Increasing AP by 5%. AP is armor piercing? Is that like defense piercing or action points? I don't know what AP stands for in this game. I guess we'll find out. Let's love tap it. Good damage. And you land a standard old Steel Tempest. Okay, that's fine. Now you can just do a full, thick, balanced lane, 900 damage. My god, misfortune. You are an absolute terror. Okay, give him a good old whack. Can we do that yet? No, we cannot. Let's keep landing this. Some more Steel Tempest. Ow, that kind of hurt. But it's okay. It's alright. Let's taunt him again. Our ultimate's ready. I'm gonna save that. And we'll do another Tentacle Barrier. And, Raging Wind. Let's land it in the... Nope, we're not gonna be able to land it anywhere. It'll land us in the aura. You know what I mean. Brutal. That is some damage. Okay, she's still taking the hits. And you can... So he's not tapped anymore. Let's land another tapped on him. Now he's tapped again. And you can do the self-heal. Land it power heal. Nasty. Brutal. Right. Who next? You? Yeah, you. No, we need to have you crit ready, and then actually maybe it's gonna be you. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's her ultimate. That's her second ultimate. That is so good. That's ridiculous. We're not using it. No, you're just gonna do that. That should probably kill him. Alright, you can do this. Yeah. This should kill him. Actually, I don't know if it'll kill him, but... It's gonna do pretty good damage. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. That was easy. got some stuff. Hey, we got another toy sailboat, another epic toy sailboat, which is one of the things I upgraded into an epic last time. Yeah, that was quite an easy fight.
Keep fighting! This mission will not end here. Not against this thing.
Hey! Hell yes. I am excited.
You, the priestess from the docks. You put the new voice in my head.
I tested you. Yes. The Mother Serpent deemed you worthy.
Worthy. The dark that comes will swallow everything. You made them stop. The voices.
God, he looks awesome.
So, your coming is no coincidence.
The Blood Harbor Ripper.
My prey calls me that. My name is Pyke.
You brought the Blood Harbor Ripper onto my ship? I'm starting to reconsider our arrangement.
Sarah Fortune, I know your name.
Yeah,
You've
you don't
killed a
like
lot of
captains.
good men. I'd be doing the world a favor by gutting you right here.
Sarah, he is chosen.
Well, make better choices.
I have seen the truth in the deep. Blood in the water. And on my list, one name burns brightest.
What name?
Gangplank.
Ah, now they're best
The
friends, I'm
deep
sure.
demands his blood.
The fool has made powerful enemies.
A whole ship full, it seems. I know a weapon when I see one. That I can use. So long as it doesn't gut me in my sleep. What do you say?
Your terms are acceptable. For now.
This has been a very exciting voyage.
Hell yes. Alright, Pyke has joined the party. Roll damage and debuffs. Okay, cool. Glad we got some more debuff action going. A renowned harpooner from the slaughter docks of Bilgewater, Pyke should have met his death in the belly of a gigantic jawfish, and yet he returned. Now stalking the dank alleys and backways of his former hometown, he uses his supernatural gifts to strike from the shadows and pick off the weak and injured captains who populate his list. So basically, he, from what I know of his lore, he was left to die by his captain down in the deeps, and it was with like a diving suit, and he drowned down there, if I recall correctly, and he came back as like a revenant. So basically, he's undead, and he was already crazy beforehand, but this just like drove his insanity to a next level, and so he murdered his former captain who betrayed and abandoned him, and then he basically just went around and started killing other captains that he saw as weak captains that would do the same thing. And then he just started killing captains because, you know, if they're in charge, they'll probably do that at some point, right? So it's just gradually like his motivation for killing captains unraveled, but he continued to stalk and murder captains. It's interesting. I'm assuming ultimately he will turn on Misfortune. That's my assumption. It's just right now he's got a bigger target on his list. And Misfortune is, Captain Fortune. She did say to call her that. Captain Fortune is going to help him get to Gangplank. And of course, she wants to get to Gangplank. Who knows? Maybe in their joint hatred of Gangplank, he'll spare Captain Fortune the list. But again, maybe not. He's not exactly sane, from what I understand. But I'm excited. I've been waiting for him to join ever since he showed up. And yeah, he's awesome. He's a revenant of the deep, exactly. Able to dive into shallow waters to slip through grates and other openings. Okay, cool. Bone Skewer, Pyke's dungeon ability, allows him to drag enemies into combat, dealing damage and increasing their chance to link to additional encounters. Okay, so it's a way to, like, farm more enemies? That's kind of cool. A Fearsome Assassin, Pyke walks the knife edge between life and death. A portion of Pyke's stamina is converted into attack power, making him both deadly and vulnerable to his enemy's attacks. So stamina is defense, then? Because if it's being converted to attack and that's what's making him vulnerable, I'm assuming it somehow reduces damage, normally. Every time Pyke crits an enemy, he has a chance to gain Executioner, which allows him to plunder his opponent as if they were low on health. Many of Pyke's abilities allow him to become stealthed. While in stealth, Pyke cannot be targeted and can ambush enemies, dealing devastating damage. I'm excited for this guy. Meanwhile, near the Shadow Isles. Very cool. Yeah, they look like they're having fun. Especially him.
The pain, the suffering, delicious.
Hi, Thresh.
What are you doing? This wasn't part of our plan.
Gangplank, you knew my nature when we made our alliance. These souls strengthen my magic. And besides, this island is loyal to your enemy, Misfortune. These fools abandoned you at your darkest hour. Now, they fuel your triumphant return.
Well, the crown is buried in Bilgewater, like you asked.
Excellent. Even now it draws the black mist. Soon, it will expand my reach to the city itself. What of the Buru artifacts?
I have them all here.
Then let us return to my domain. The ritual can finally begin.
All this for Bilgewater. When this demon's done, I hope there's still a city left for me to rule.
I sense potential reluctant villain. Maybe redemption. Maybe not. Probably not. But you never know. This is cool, though. We'll have a change of scenery. And I like Thresh.
We've arrived.
The Shadow Isles are even more frightening up close.
The black mist will be strongest here. Goddess only knows what we shall face. Steel yourselves. Despite the dangers, we must focus on finding Gangplank, no matter the cost.
One man can be killed as easily as another. Why the concern?
I already killed this man once.
Yeah, that tends to make things more difficult. Alright. Who do I use? I really feel like I need a healer. I'm hoping Ari's also a healer, so that, like, we can vary it up, because otherwise it's just, like, I'm always using Illaoi. Which is a bit of a shame. I mean, I like Illaoi, she's cool and all, but I would like to use other characters. I think I'm gonna drop... you're gonna, you know, anybody who's been watching this from the start is gonna be probably wildly shocked that I'm dropping Yasuo. But I honestly like Misfortune as DPS a little bit more than Yasuo. Yes, Yasuo does, like, insane burst damage. But we're gonna see what Pyke can do on that front, and she also does insane damage. Not as much, but she's quite a bit more survivable than Yasuo, especially now that I kind of made her more survivable. Like, she's got more than twice his health. Pyke's also pretty squishy. So I don't think I want to have more than one, like, super squishy character in my party. And then we will have Illaoi. So we need her for now. Hopefully Ari will also be a healer. let's do it. Explore the Shadow Isles. Deep sea fishing. Hell yeah. Oh man, he looks so cool. Alright, and let's give him some equipment. So we've got him with the Ripper's Claw, which will give him lifesteal, which is going to be real nice. I do want to give him crit. I want to make sure he has lots of crit. Let's see. So we can actually take off your rings, right? Can we unequip it? V, clear slot, nice. So we can do that. That'll free up everything. We can actually equip the stuff that he has right here. Oh man, that's going to decrease his health. Ugh. Yeah, you know what? I'm not actually going to do that. Might give him the Defender's Ring instead. That decreases his crit, though. I don't want to decrease the crit. Yeah, no. Okay, we'll keep him with the Ionian Ring. What about this? That decreases his health by 30. Ups his defenses, though. Decreases his attack power. Gives him some evade. It gives him haste and attack power, but drastically decreases his health. Yeah, you know what? I'm keeping him with a Chain of Neon Coral. Feral Flare. Yeah, so like this I will equip. And I got 2 of them. So I can just straight up give Yasuo his stuff back. Which is... Actually... No. I'm checking, because I might actually want to give some of this stuff to her. Yeah, so like if I give that to her, we got this Chain of Neon Coral, which is pretty good. Like, she's tough enough, and this Silver Bullet's super good. We'll leave that. And then from there, I can give him a better Chain of Neon Coral, so it's going to give him a bit more health, and a better Ionian Ring, which is going to help him quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't have better armor for him. His weapon is quite good. And we'll just equip him with stuff. With crit. Gives him the most crit. That does. No, this one does. So we'll give him that. Clario's Locket, and the other toy sailboat. Because we have toy sailboats everywhere. All around. Yeah, you keep that. Braum, yeah, we're not really using him. He just doesn't really... his playstyle doesn't really appeal to me. I rarely ever play the, like, characters that are, like, the big, you know... meat castles in any game that, you know, has these kind of archetypes. I rarely use the, like, big beefy character archetypes. I prefer the more nimble archetypes, which would normally rule out Illaoi, but then she's got this, like, deep god pact thing, which I like very much. So let's look at Pyke's abilities. So he's got Serrated Slice, which deals 93 damage, applies a random debuff. Huh, interesting. Has a 20% chance to apply Stealth to Pyke. I'll wait on that. I want to see what they all do. Okay, so his defense has a 20% chance to enter Stealth and prevents it from being removed when hit. Carve. Deals 111 damage over 3 hits, increases attack power by 20% for 1 action, and reapplies Stealth. If active. Okay, so this is really nice if he's already stealthed. Gift of the Drowned One. Pyke has 20% less health from stamina, but gains 20% attack power equal to 20... but gains additional attack power equal to 20% of his stamina. 10% chance to grant Executioner on a crit, allowing Plunder and Death from Below to trigger their bonus damage. Interesting. Executioner. So Executioner is granted permanently. And increases the crit chance by 5% per 10 overcharge used. Alright, cool. Ghost Water Dive. Grants stealth, making Pyke untargetable by single target attacks for 1 action or until hit. Removes 2 debuffs from self. Has no recovery time. That's really good. That's going to be pretty crucial for his build and for keeping him alive. Mark Target. Apply Sunder and Magic Sunder. Ah, nice. Finally, I get to actually use these debuffs. Increasing physical and magical damage taken by 15% for 3 turns. Either applies a bleed, dealing bleed, or bestows Pyke with Stealth or Executioner. Nice! Really cool. Then yeah, Bone Skewer. Deals 297 damage. Guaranteed to crit on a bleeding target. Okay, and this, where do we apply bleed? This can apply bleed. Yeah, it seems like just that. Plunder. Deals 279 damage over 2 hits. If the target is below 30% health, or Pyke's Executioner, instead deals 622 damage. A killing blow will grant an extra 25% gold from the target. That's awesome. Ambush. Yeah, just for, like, ridiculous damage. So these two are stuff that you use, like, I use this on targets with low health, or while I have Executioner, I use this while I'm stealthed. Or that, because that can, like, prolong my stealth. To the Depths, this is my ultimate, deals 650 damage randomly among all enemies over 10 hits, okay? Death from Below. Just, like, unfathomable. Okay, this is just like that, but cranked up to 11, my god. Okay, wow. So I definitely want to upgrade this. Stealth can withstand an additional hit before being dispelled. Yeah, I like that. We want to make stealth reliable. Lifesteal or crit? Damn, these buffs. Whew, boy. I think I want to... No, I think I want to go lifesteal. Okay, encounters are usually over before we get to there. When a marked target dies, that's okay. Plunder. Increases the bonus gold granted. Reduces recovery time. Okay, so this has a recovery time. 50%. Slow. Ah, okay. The recovery time is that, yeah. And this just does a ton of damage. I think I like the other one more. What does this do? Increases a chance on a crit to grant Executioner by 5%. I like this. A little bit of sustain. So this is good for reapplying stealth. Generates an additional 4 overcharge, which his overcharge generates him more crit. So what I see him doing is like stealthing, using this, which will carry the stealth over, especially since my stealth can last an extra turn, and then dealing some more damage. So you do that, and then he can also poison. I don't know if I want to use that on him. But it's good. This generates overcharge. Okay, this increased chance of... Oh yeah, this is... because we want bleeds. So let's do that. In case we need to use that. Guaranteed crit on a bleeding target, and then let's do increase the bonus gold granted, because that's awesome. Alright. There we go. Pyke is ready. We still need to equip his runes. So what does he have? Under Assassin, he has crit chance up, and gains 20% chance to enter stealth at the start of Pyke's turn. Damn. Increases crit chance by 15% while stealthed. Applies poison on critical hits. Increases the damage of critical hits. Alright, and then Drowned One. Increases attack power, begins battle with 20% attack power, increases stamina. Grants Executioner when landing a killing blow. Oh, Jesus. Applies bleed on critical hits. I want that for sure. I got 4 runes. And then this. That sounds awesome. I would like to get the crit stuff, but you know what? I'm gonna work with his buffs first, or his like personal buffs first, and see how well that goes. Because he sounds like a lot of fun. He's a bit more of a complex character to play, but I like it. I'm gonna save. Exploring the Shadow Isles. All right, let's go. Hell yes, I'm ready. Yeah, let's sell items. We got like 1 billion items here. Sell the bolt guns. I wish you could disenchant, but I actually don't know if I have better. I'll keep that for a second. I'll definitely sell the greens. And these blues. Screw it. I'll keep these 3 for now. And I definitely don't want to sell any reagents. What do you sell? What can I buy from you? Okay, it's just level, like, 12 and 13 stuff. So I could get this. The thing is, it doesn't really grant the stats that I want for him. Anything here? No, not really. Potions. Food. Food is good. Yeah, I got all this stuff. We don't need to spend any of our money. And who are you? Oh, you can buy rumors. Okay. No, we can't. Guess we got all the rumors. Is there a bounty board up here? I'm guessing there's probably a bounty board up here. Let's look at the map. Alright, the Quayside Berth. So this is the Drowned Port. Looks very cool. Like the, you know, ancient crumbling temple vibe. Seems to be levitating, yeah. The dogs need meat. It's been years since the butcher appeared in his shop. It's been years since any of us went out, I suppose. I've run out of meat again, and shall have to release the hounds so they can fend for their own. Poor things. They eat their fill and always return, but I wonder where they find the meat. And they always return such a mess, with bloodied nuzzles and scratches on their bodies, needing lots of grooming to return them to their sleek and fluffy state. No matter, I suppose. If the butcher be not home, the beast can sate itself. I'd be lying if I said I didn't appreciate the bones the hounds brought back to me, or brought back as gifts to me. They're so big, and make an excellent broth. Yeah, what are they made out of? I'm guessing they're eating humans. Okay, lots of money. You know what I want to do? Also, let's crank it up to heroic. Because that last boss fight again felt way too easy. We'll see what happens. If I get absolutely trounced a couple times in a row, I'll turn it back down. You approach some sort of well-worn arcane instrument. For now, the apparatus appears inoperable, but it might be useful to return once you have a way to interact with it. Okay. Alright. How long has it been? Yeah, a Mistwalker in front of you looks distraught, muttering under its breath, fidgeting back and forth. He doesn't notice your party at all. They still aren't back yet. How long has it been? Have they forgotten? I don't. The shade trails off. Are you okay? I'm sorry. Let me pull myself together. There we are. Presentable again. You're, immortal. What are you doing here? After receiving a brief explanation of your party's goals, the Mistwalker calms down. I see, he says. I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just, I haven't seen a mortal in many years. Or centuries. I'm not sure which. After a brief and awkward pause, he continues. I assume you're heading deeper into the island, then. If so, would you mind keeping an eye out for my 3 companions, Taurus, Elora, and Capros? Taurus and Elora were arcanists in the academy here, and Capros was a cook. We had been staying in this town together, but some time ago they went missing. I would seek them out myself, but lately my grasp on time has been slipping, and, well, I'm worried that if I left here I wouldn't find my way back. Yeah, well, I'll help you out. I promise that by the time everyone comes back, I'll find some way to compensate you. Interesting. A sentient Mistwalker. What is this? An inactive enchanter's font is sequestered into a corner of the ruins. There seems to be a small empty indentation that might fit some kind of arcane orb. Perhaps doing so could restore the font to power. So I'm guessing you can get more recipes? Last prayer to the bearded lady. Nagakuboros, sea queen, deep voice below the waves. My spirit returns to you soon. My wound is too deep, and the Mistwalkers circle close. This sick land challenged me more than my body could bear. The Buru know that our spirits are not ours, but yours. Please, Great Mother, take my spirit back yourself. Take it down under the waves to move and change with the sea. Do not leave my soul here on the dark shore to waste and wither. I see twisted creatures crawling in the darkness. My greatest fear is to be trapped among them and become a stagnant soul. Great Kraken, take me home. Let my spirit live and change among the living. Oh, I should never have come here. Yeah. Interesting. Not sure why anybody would come here. Let's get this treasure chest, or more likely this mimic. It's a very small treasure chest. Hey, it's not a mimic. Doesn't have too much for us, but it's something. So there's more treasure chests and more lore up here, and a rest point. We're gonna get a conversation with Pyke, I hope. Yes, of course.
What is that delightful aroma?
Just cooking up a little something.
The smell is so spicy, so savory. You must teach this to me.
Sorry, big guy. Old family secret. One of the few things I have left from my mother.
It is special, this love you have for her. You honor her memory.
Yeah, well, she was a special woman. Now let's see if I've done her recipe justice.
This is incredible.
As good as your Druvask stew?
Better.
Nice.
Well, maybe when all this is over, I'll let you take my recipe back to the Freljord. If I'd trust anyone with it, it's you.
Thank you, Captain. This warms Braum's heart. And his belly.
They're adorable. Would you like to watch a rest conversation? There's another one?
Sharpening your blades.
A habit. The flesh is too weak to dull them, but it brings me peace. Besides, a cleaner death is my way of showing mercy.
Huh.
I suppose it is.
The test. You wonder how I survived.
I do. What did you feel? Did the Mother Serpent speak to you?
I heard... a voice I have not heard before. It clashed with those I have. Blood and smoke, liquid black. Myself with a burden. A different one.
And you calling for you. That could explain...
Temporary. Like most living things.
I am curious to see if you are right.
I don't really care if I am.
Oh man, he's awesome. I noticed he, so he's got dark skin, which the Buru have dark skin, and he also has what seem like Buru tattoos on his arms. That being said, Pyke is not a Buru name, so maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'd be interested if we find out some more about who he was back when he was alive. All right, let's get this. Come on, come here, you bastard. No, no. Okay, fine. I'll loot some jars. Are you coming, or are you just gonna continue being a little chicken shit or a bat shit, or whatever type of shit you are? What are you, anyways? There we go. And we drew in another encounter. Great. Corrupted sea bats. Sea bats. What is this? Sunless Sea? The Zabats? The Z-Bats of the Untersea? Oh man, that game was great. That game had character. Alright, I think we can just kill them. I don't think I need to worry about them too much. So we'll see what kind of damage they do. And alright, here's where the fun begins. Let's actually... Oh yeah, this will of course... let's see if we can... Has 40% chance to stealth Pyke? Yeah, let's do this. Let's just try and kill that one. Yep, he is stealth. Awesome. Corruption. What the hell does corruption do? Hold on, I need to check this. Corruption deals 72 true damage each time damage is taken. Ah, fun. Lovely. Well.
Are you even trying?
Do you even lift, bro? It's a bat, okay? You do that. No, I wanted to save Pyke for the next encounter. Alright, fine. We'll... Oh no, I should have... Gah! Fool! should have plundered. Death by 1,000 cuts. What the hell? Sorry, but what? What is this? Death by 1,000 cuts. Performing an ability in this region will deal moderate damage to a random enemy. Ah. This is interesting. I'm assuming that works both ways. So, what are we gonna do? Let's do this. Speed lane. Get both of them tapped.
Luck's running out.
Mistwalkers have a lot of health. For sure. You taunt. And defend. Okay, we have an ultimate ready. What are his... Okay, so this just does a lot of damage. But I want to stealth. Got 24... That being said, I want to... you know what? No. We'll do this in the speed lane. There's no reason not to do it in the speed lane, unless there's some sort of trap debuff in the speed lane. Oh, that's cool. All right, and now, oh, and he goes again? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this guy's gonna be an absolute monster. All right, if stealth, just deal like... No. Here's what we're doing. We're doing it this way. We do this first. Carve. We're gonna carve up the sea bat. Alright, we dealt 2 bleeds. He's still stealthed. She's taking a monstrous beating. Holy crap. Got 2 enemies are tapped. So let's land a speed lane. Trick shot there, and you need to heal yourself. So let's hit the bat.
The weak give way to the strong.
Nice, you're dead. You're almost fully healed from that. Sweet deal. Alright. Now, you're stealthed. He doesn't... Does he have Executioner? What is this? What is this buff? No, he's got attack power up. How do we get Executioner? This can give him Executioner. But we only have 1 turn of stealth left? Yeah. So I gotta exploit it. So let's just so this will deal 768 damage, that'll deal 633. No, screw it. We'll do this. Watch this. This is gonna be delightful. Dead?
You're done.
You can do a fast heal on yourself. Yeah, you'll need it. And then Pyke. It's just awesome. I love it. He's super cool. Hey, we got some rare Kraken ink is decently rare anyways. Oh yeah, level up. Upgrade point. Prophet of the Elder God, tier 2 upgrades. Sweet deal. Same thing. Way of the Wanderer, tier 2 upgrades. Very cool. Let's look at her ability point. So, where's Prophet of the Elder Gods? Ah, that's here. That's her passive. Yeah, I think upgrading a passive is not a bad idea. Each tentacle strike will heal the most wounded ally by 12.2. Oh, that's... Yes, please. Give me that sustain. Yasuo, also his passive, I'm assuming. Increases crit chance by 10. Can stack an additional flow. Each stack of flow will also award for overcharge when consumed. I'd rather do this, because I don't know how often I get to maximum flow stacks. Actually, I don't even think I'm going to worry about that right now. I would rather, I think, upgrade this ability. It's 3 times. Each crit applies bleed. Yeah. Oh no, what? Increases crit chance by 10% for Raging Wind. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course! More crit. That's what Yasuo does. Alright, but we did that good. Okay, that's something Yasuo can get rid of, but he's not here, so we're just gonna have to contend with it. We got 2 treasure chests. One of them is probably a mimic, so let's save. I've learned to fear the mimics in every game that there are mimics, and in most games that don't have mimics. One must always check. Always be ready. Alright. What level of ring is that? Level 12, huh? Okay, not for you. Not for you. Not for you. Okay. We don't really need it. You already have one of these, huh? And it doesn't really benefit you. Okay, that's something we can sell. Hello? Yeah, we're not gonna stand in there. Oh god. Oh boy! Look what we just found. Is it good? No, it's not as good. It gives him more health and more stamina, but not as much crit rate. A shame, because I think it looks cooler. Also, it doesn't have lifesteal either, so... yeah. Meh! Not worth it. So, we missed this lore. Foolish. Alright, we got a thing regarding the boy from the village. For the attention of senior documentation, Nguao. With all the great respect for your position and the wisdom you occupy with it, I really must insist that we send a blessed intervention of some experience to the southwestern fishing villages. Rumors that are coming out of that region of a boy who speaks with the dead rather than for the dead. Rumors that are coming out of that region of a boy who speaks with the dead rather than for the dead. That sentence is weird. These stories cannot be ignored. I look forward to your measured and thoughtful response. Mid-level remembrancer, Uvire. I don't know if my accent was, I was doing kind of a little bit of a Buru accent there, because I thought he was Buru, because he was addressing a Buru, but maybe he wasn't Buru, so. Alright. This is from Nguao. That does sound like a Buru name. To the most mid-leveled, to the most mid-leveled. To the most mediocre. Oh, man. It reminds me of, like, you know, you can be overwhelmed and you can be underwhelmed, but, you know, one phrase I like using when, you know, people ask, you know, what was your reaction to that? I'm just like, oh, I was whelmed by it. To that most mid-leveled remembrancer, Ufire, I find myself having to thank you once again for your volunteered opinions on these rumors of fisher people and farmhands gathered from one of your frequent fact-finding missions in the workers' district marketplaces and drinking establishments. Oh man, there's just like the amount of shots fired in this in these 2 paragraphs is a lot. It is quite astonishing that you are still able to remember the mission I and my esteemed colleagues pursue. It boggles the mind that you can still think of us while lubricating the tongues of your salt-of-the-earth informants and gift us tales of boys who talk to ghosts. Please do not feel obligated to perform further work on our behalf. I'm sure your position keeps you very busy. Oh my god. That's savage. It's so savage. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is cool. I dig, like, I know it's something that's done a lot in fantasy, especially with, like, eldritch ruins and, you know, this type of stuff. But I always dig the aesthetic of, like, these broken temples where just pieces are drifting about in limbo.
Dark things here. Nothing I trust. Not like the deep.
At least the big things down there have the decency to show their faces.
Ugly faces, but honest ones.
He speaks the truth.
Yeah. Sea creatures are a little bit more simple. Look, it's a womp rat. Let's skewer it. You seem... I don't know what you seem, actually. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about tap on these. I'm just gonna deal damage. Yeah. Let's see if we can land a stealth. Nice, he's stealth. Ow. Okay, that's rude. We'll get this guy down low. And actually, I think I just want to have him, do that. I mean... Right? Get some more gold. I like shinies. Alright, you... can... shoot the other one. You actually, I'm a little surprised. You need to heal. Nice. Shoot it again. I'd like to heal though. God damn it, I wanted to heal. I was expecting her. Okay, she does still use the ability, so if you have a heal or something like that. No, actually, did she? I have no idea. Bastion Band, huh? Alright, that's a level 14 ring. That's something to at least look at. It's probably something for Braum if we end up using Braum anymore. I want to find Ari, goddammit! But I'm guessing she won't show up until a bit later. Bastion Band. Yeah, so it's... Okay, no, it's not as good as what you have. She has such a good ring. A Watcher's Charm. So many items! What do I do with all of them? Oh, this is one of these. Stamina and evasion, huh? Okay, not for you, but maybe for you. It's only 2.4% evasion, which is really not much. Because what does she have? Bonus damage and stamina? Actually, hold on. Hold on. Give her some more evasion. It'll decrease her attack power a bit, but I think that's fine. And then we can give her the silver bullet. It'll make her do more damage. I mean, she doesn't need the damage, but... Guess we'll give her a bit more health. I like it. I like it. We've got some vases. Whatever you want to call them. Different people pronounce them differently. Right. Wow, there's no need to be dismissive. I was only trying to help. You said that Warden Grail should be assigned an assistant, and foolishly I thought that maybe I could assist in sourcing a candidate with unique skills that could prove of vital importance to your department. I realize now I was, of course, mistaken. You'd never accept help from me, and that your frankly creepy archivist should be kept far away from anyone, never mind a kind-hearted and impressionable country youth. I intend to send word to the village that the boy should be taken under the wing of one of the monastic orders, the Brethren. The Brethren, perhaps, where I suspect he'll receive a much warmer welcome. How wonderful it will be for him to be around people who respect his contributions. Well, he at least got the shade. Alright. Should be a, still only a single encounter. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need to worry about this. Stealth, excellent. We're gonna give him the dirty. And then we'll do that, and then Sharky Boy can do plunder. Let's actually power lane this plunder. Though we do have this thing here in the speed lane. Christ, I'm taking some damage. Jesus. Let's speed lane heal myself. Ow. Alright, do that. Don't kill him. You killed him.
I ain't finished yet.
He had less health than I thought he would. Pyro fluid. Barely any XP. And there's just immediately another encounter, like right here. Hi! Alright, Mistwalkers. Exploding Wisp. You probably do something different. Mist Bomb. Explodes at 3 stacks. Okay, kill that first. Unlike the other Wisps, which you kind of want to not kill first. This one will just die on its own. So let's just ignore it. So let's taunt. Alright. Taunt and defend. And you...
Another one down.
See if we can... Actually, yeah. Let's see if we can stealth. And my tentacle. Nice. You're dead. You can do. Okay, I guess we're just gonna kill the sailor. Yeah, that'll kill it. We'll get the money from it, extra money. So I will focus on this one. Yeah, you've taken some damage, so why don't you use the leeching wave?
This is destiny.
Nice. We get the plunder.
The test of the Buru gives wisdom. It costs teeth and blood.
Spectral dust. Alright, got a little bit of XP there. Check on the time of the recording. We're at about 1 hour. I think this is probably a good place to call it. We will delve deeper in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I'm very glad we got Pyke, and I'm glad we've reached the Shadow Isles. It's a nice new change of scenery that should keep things interesting. And I will be continuing this series, regardless of the fact that it's barely getting any views. I don't care. I'm still playing, and I'll still keep recording it. Anyways, drop it a like if you've enjoyed it, of course, and hope you're all doing well. I'll catch you all later.